Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Shizana. Today I'm in the Sharjah airport about to go to Baku, Azerbaijan. It is a 4-day trip and the plane is 5.5 hours long. I'm so excited and we are going to see so many places there. So come with me and let's do some sightseeing. After landing at Heydar Aliyev International Airport, immigration was smooth and quick, and soon we were ready to start our adventure. I just got to Baku airport and got my luggage back. I'm so excited because from here, well, we've arranged a private tour to go to Shamaki village. Let's go explore, but first we have to eat lunch and do the money exchange. Let's go. We rented a private car with a driver to take us to Shamaki, which only cost us 150 manat for a full day. From the airport, we went directly to Shamaki because the driver picked us up. I loved how the cold air felt on my face, especially contrasting with Dubai's heat. This was my first look in Azerbaijan and it was just a wow. Shamaki is located approximately 120 kilometers west of Baku. The drive from Baku airport to Shamaki usually takes around 2 to 2.5 hours depending on traffic and weather conditions. The journey itself is incredibly scenic. As we leave the city behind, the landscape changes from urban views to rolling hills, mountains, and beautiful countryside. Fun fact: did you know Shamaki was once the capital of the Shirvan kingdom and played a major role in Azerbaijan's history for centuries? Today it's known for its natural beauty, vineyards, historical landmarks, and peaceful atmosphere. We stopped here for some fuel, then decided to do some money exchange too. The ride there was pretty boring as I had nothing to do except for a few stops here and there, but I promise you it is so worth it. You just have to have a little bit of patience. This road trip is all about watching the landscape completely transform right outside your window. You start the drive surrounded by the dry, desert-like plains near the Caspian Sea, but within an hour, the highway climbs rapidly into the foothills of the Caucasus Mountains, which means the desert vanishes and turns into massive rolling green meadows. All this makes the drive almost as incredible as the destination itself. Almost. The region is famous for agriculture, vineyards, and traditional Azerbaijani culture. This area is perfect for travelers looking to escape busy city life and experience a different side of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan has become one of the most popular travel destinations for UAE residents. The country offers beautiful landscapes, rich history, delicious food, and visa friendly travel for many GCC residents. The flight from Dubai to Baku takes approximately 3 hours. Baku is the capital of Azerbaijan and is located on the western shore of the Caspian Sea. It is known for its unique combination of modern architecture and ancient history. As we approach Baku, you can already see the beautiful coastline and the city's impressive skyline. The landscape of Shamaki is famous for looking like a giant, vibrant wave of green tucked right into the foothills of the Greater Caucasus Mountains. Sitting much higher up than Baku, it catches the crisp, cool mountain air, transforming the dry plains into smooth rolling meadows that stretch out as far as you can see. Because the hills stretch out all the way to the horizon, the grass and the sky become one, blending together perfectly, creating a natural, lovely view. It's a completely untouched, cinematic countryside where lush pastures for grazing sheep eventually give way to hidden alpine forests. We finally arrived in Shamaki, and the atmosphere here is completely different from Baku. It's calm, peaceful, and surrounded by beautiful mountains. Shamaki sits at an elevation of around 800 meters above sea level, making it cooler than Baku, especially during spring and summer. The ticket prices for the alpaca farm was 35 manat for an adult and 15 manat for a child. We were told to wait here with picnic benches and umbrellas for our guide, who would show us the alpacas. One of the most unique attractions in Shamaki is this alpaca farm. This alpaca farm has become one of the most popular family attractions in the region. Alpacas originally come from South America, particularly Peru, Bolivia, and Chile, but they have adapted well to the cool climate of Shamaki. These animals are known for their soft wool, friendly nature, and curious personalities. Visitors can interact with the alpacas, feed them, take photos, and learn more about these fascinating animals. They are extremely gentle and surprisingly social. This was definitely one of the highlights of our trip and a great experience for families traveling with children. The male and female alpacas are in separate areas, so we could see only one at a time. For the females, they aren't very touchy, but you get to feed them cabbages and carrots. Don't, don't worry if one accidentally touches your hand. They're really gentle and they won't bite. Now moving on to the males. There were many, way more than the females, but only 3 of them are very friendly. Their names are Abraham Lincoln, James Brown, and Gagash. This one's name is Abraham Lincoln. I was a little shy at first because I hadn't done anything like this, but I got used to it. This one is James Brown. He's so cute. They all make these sounds, and they were even cuter. And lastly, this one's name is Gagash, meaning brother in Azerbaijan. I loved this one the most. He was so calm. I took a lot of selfies, videos, and pictures with this one in particular. Our next stop is one of the famous wineries in the Shamaki region. Many travelers don't realize that Azerbaijan has a winemaking history that goes back thousands of years. The fertile soil and favorable climate make this region ideal for growing grapes. Over the centuries, winemaking became an important part of local culture and agriculture. Today, modern wineries in Shamaki combine traditional techniques with modern technology to produce high-quality wines. The views here are absolutely incredible. Surrounded by vineyards and mountains, it's easy to see why this area is becoming a popular destination for wine tourism. Visitors can tour the vineyards, learn about the production process, explore the wine cellars, and enjoy tasting experiences. There was even a small gift shop where you could buy bracelets, stuffed toys, and of course, dry fruits. This is the last spot for the day, the Juma Mosque of Shamaki. It is considered one of the oldest mosques in the Caucasus region. It was built in the year 743 AD, making it more than 1200 years old. Throughout history, the mosque has survived multiple earthquakes and periods of reconstruction. The current structure beautifully combines traditional Islamic architecture with modern restoration work. Maybe because of the cool climate, but the flowers here, especially the roses, are so big. This mosque serves as both a place of worship and an important symbol of Azerbaijan's Islamic heritage. The peaceful atmosphere inside creates a powerful connection to centuries of history. Standing here and realizing that this mosque has witnessed over 1,000 years of history is truly incredible. As we had our prayer clothes with us, we decided to stop and pray. Unlike other mosques with pristine white towers, this one is different. It has a quiet and ancient feel. Here, even the roundabouts are beautiful. Our driver took us to a restaurant to eat because we were starving after our journey. This is the view from our table, and I have never, and I mean never, sat at a table in a restaurant that had this incredible view. The transition back from the calm meadows and hills to the busy city life was beautiful too. We are going back to the city, which is where our hotel is. It's very close to attractions like Ichere Shahar, the Old City, and Nizami Street. We finally reached Mercure Hotel. We came in a package, but since we were free today and had no group activities, we decided to go on a tour by ourselves. From tomorrow, we will be with the group. This is a 4-star hotel, and we just checked in as we went directly to Shamaki from the airport. And finally, this is our room tour. This is our bedroom with nothing much except for a bed and of course a desk. But the view was absolutely breathtaking. Just look at it. This is only day 1. Tomorrow's Baku city tour will be uploaded later in video 2. If you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel.